ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः।
अथ
अथ
एकादशोऽध्यायः।
एकादशोऽध्यायः।
The last shloka what we saw was 31st shloka. With that ends the Arjuna Uvacha, which started from the 15th shloka. Pashyami devanstava devadehe sarvan sata bhuta vishesha sanghan. It started and all the devas I see in your body. So Arjuna was very happy in the beginning to have this darshan, Vishwarupa darshanam of the Lord. At the end, it changed completely. He was frightened because he saw the Lord. He saw in the Vishwarupa darshanam, the destructive aspect of the Lord. Leligyase grasamanaha samantat lokan samagran vadanair jvaladbihi dramshta karalani mukani drishtva kala nala sannibhani iti. He saw that dramshta karalani bhayanakani dramshtani, the mouth. The mouth is all over. From all sides people enter. He saw the people telling Dhritarashtra, Ami Chatvam Dhritarashtrasya Putraha Sarve Sagaivava Nipala Sangaihi Bhishma Drona Sutta Putra Sataso Sahasmadiyerapi Yodamukyehi Bhaktarani Tet Paramana Vishanti. They all enter so quickly into your mouth. So having seen his mouth and the teeth were protruding canine teeth, and he also said that like how they enter, yatha nadinam bhagavaha ambuvegaha samudrameva abhimukaha dravanti tadvat. So like the rivers, they enter into the ocean. Similarly, they enter into your mouth and then they disappear. Disappear. That is said by the next Dashtanta by Arjuna. Yatha pradiptam jvalanam patangaha vishanti nashaya. So therefore Arjuna was frightened. In the beginning, when he asked for this vision, he thought it would be something wonderful. But he was not ready to see the other side of the Lord, other aspect of the Lord. Therefore, finally he said, Akyagi me kaha bhavan, Ugra rupaha bhavan kaha. Namahastute e devavara prasida aham vignatam ichchami bhavantam adyam. Aham na prajanami tava pravrittim. I don't understand your action. I want to know you, the cause of you. Who are you? Kaha bhavan, Ugra rupaha bhavan. Who having this terrible form? Who are you? So with that, Arjuna Vacha is over. Now, who are you? He asked. Therefore, Bhagavan says, who am I? So we will start from the shloka 32. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
Kalosmi lokakshayakrit prabruddho
कालोऽस्मि
कालोऽस्मि
लोकक्षयकृत्
लोकक्षयकृत्
प्रवृद्धो
प्रवृद्धः
lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha
लोकान्
लोकान्
समाहर्तुमिह
समाहर्तुमिह
प्रवृत्तः
प्रवृत्तः
ऋतेऽपि त्वां न भविष्यन्ति सर्वे
ऋतेऽपि त्वां
कृतेऽपि
न
त्वं न
भविष्यन्ति
भविष्यन्ति
सर्वे
सर्वे
एव स्थिताः प्रत्यनीकेषु योधाः
एव
एव
स्थिताः
स्थिताः
प्रत्यनीकेषु
प्रत्यनीकेषु
योधाः
योधाः
Who am I? Aham Kalaha Asmi. I am the Kala. Sarvalokan Samhartum Pravruddhaha Asmi Aham Kalaha. Lokakshayakrit Pravruddhaha. Bhagavan reveals the truth of Vishwarupa now. And now he talks about his function as Vishwarupa. Bhagavan is both Srishtikarta and Layakarta. He is both the compassionate as well as is the punisher, like Rudra. In Rudra, we say Namaste Manyave is a Manyu, it's angry. It's not angry towards the devotees, but it's angry towards Adharmika. Rudra, the word also means the one who makes you cry, means the one who makes you pay for the karma pala. So it's a karma pala datta. So from that aspect, he looks destructive. He appears to be destructive. Same Daya Rupa Bhagavan is Gora Rupaha. Because he destroys, there is a laya now, the resolution. All the people enter into him and then disappear. Bhagavan consumes everyone. So therefore, hey Arjuna, Aham Kalaha Asmi. I am Rudra now. I am the destroyer. You have seen my aspect as Brahmaji and Vishnu, Srishti Karta, Sati Karta. Now Laya Karta, that also I am. I am the time. I am the Kala Amsha. Kala also falls within Maya alone. So you have seen Srishti Sthiti. Now you see my Maya aspect of the Laya. So Kala. Sakam Kalaha Asmi. Lokakshayakrit pravruddha agam. Loka meaning people. Pravruddha prakrishtena vruddha vriddim gataha manifest. Lokakshayakrit pravruddha. Lokakshaya. Kshaya is destroyer, destruction, kshaya. Pravruddha lokakshayakrit pravruddha kalaha agamasmi. I am the destroyer of the people. Now I manifest in the form of the destroyer of the people. Lokanam, Jananam, Kshayaha, Nashaha, Samharaha. So Loka, Samharaha, Karta. Loka Kshaya, Lokanam, Kshayasya Karta, Samharasya Karta Aham. It is better to add Dushkarmana because he blesses the good people. So Sadhunam Paritranaya, Paritranam Sadhunam, as Bhagavan said before. Vinashakesha Dushkritam. So Dushkritam, Dushkarmanam, Samhara. Dushkarmanam, Samharasya Karta Aham. So I manifest as a Samhara Karta, destroyer. That is Kalaha. Raudraha, for the destroyer, the destroyer of the people. Kalaha is the Antaka Samhara Karaha. Sarva Praninam Samhara Karaha Kalaha. Ultimate destroyer is Kalaha. Kalak Kalaha. Kala ki Rudraya. He said Kalaha. Even Kalanamapi Kalaha. Even the destroyer of the destroyer, Mrityu, is Kalaha. Parameshwaraha Aham Asmi iti. Who is Kalak Kalaha? Parameshwaraha it is. So Aham Ishwaraha, now in the form of Kalaha, Rudraha, Pravruddhaha, Asmi Lokakshet Pravruddhaha. Lokanam Kshayaha, Lokakshayaha. Kshayam Karoti iti Kshayakrit. That is Upapada Samasa. Kshayam Karoti. How we get Krita. It is Pipratyaya. So Lokakshaya Krita. So Lokakshaya Krita. Lokakshayakrit Pravruddhaha. Then Lokan Samahartam Iha Pravruttaha. Aham Pravruttaha Iha Asmin Loke Asmin Kurukshetre. Very more particular. Aham Asmin Kurukshetre Pravruttaha. I am engaged. I am engaged in Lokan Samahartam, in destroying the people. Iha Asmin Kurukshetre Aham Pravruttaha. So it is to destroy people here. So my Kala Tattva is to destroy the Dushkarmanam, to destroy the Adharmis. And also, not only Adharmis, along with Duryodhana, even Bhishma, Dronacharya, because their Prarabdha is over. So their clock has already ticked. It's over. So they also have to be destroyed. So Kala also is in keeping with Karma. So therefore, that is why earthquake, that is why tsunami, that is why total this collapse, everything happens. Kalaha, in keeping with Karma. Therefore, Lokan Samahartum, Duryodhanadin Samahartum, Dushtan Samahartum, Nashigitum, Aham Pravruttaha, Vyaprutaha Asmi. I'm engaged. I'm engaged in the destruction of these people, Duryodhana, etc. So Pravruttaha Aham Asmi. And Rite Pitvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve. Rite is Vina Ityartha Rite. That's why Tvam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Upapada Vibhakti. Rite Vina Tvam Vina. Without you. Na bhavishyanti sarve. These people will not be there. Even if you turn back and go away from the battlefield, without you also. Yadi tvam yuddhe na pravartayishyase. Tatapi te na bhavishyanti. Na jivishyanti. Marishyanti eva iti. Yadi yuddhe tvam na yotsyase. Because you said, Ishubi Pratiyotsyami Pujarha Varisudana Katam Ishubi Pratiyotsyami iti you ask in the second chapter. How will I fight with these people? Because they are Pujarha, they deserve to be worshipped. So even if you turn away for the battle, these people will be destroyed. Avashyam Marishyanti eva te sarve vinakshanti eva te sarve. Kete, who are those people? That is said in the last line. Without you also, these people will not be there. Na bhavishanti in future. It means they will be destroyed. They die alone. Marishyanti eva. Without you, I am going to destroy them. If you are not going to destroy, then I am going to destroy them. You are just a nimitta. That he will say in the next Sloka. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. You are just a nimitta. You are just an instrument only. It is me who destroys them. So therefore, whether you are there or not doesn't matter. They are going to, anyway, they are going to die. They are not going to live. They are not going to survive this war. Avashyam marishyanti vinakshanti eva. Who are those people? Kete survey, if you ask. Ye avastitaha pratyanikeshu yoddaha warriors. Yodharaha, Bhishma Dronadeha, Saranaha Ityadeha, Pratyanikeshu, Prati Anika, means Pratipaksha, Sainyeshu, the Pratipaksha Sainya, Pratyanikeshu, Sainyeshu, Pratipaksha Anikeshu, Sainyeshu Avastitaha, so te sarve avashyam marishyanti eva na bhavishyanti, bhavishyati na bhavishyanti, marishyanti eva. So therefore they will get destroyed alone. Anikam prati pratyanikeshu. There's an interesting word, pratyanikam. Anikam prati pratyanikam. Vipsa, therefore, avibhava samasa. Pratyanikam, the word. If it's avim, then how can it be saptami? Because we have choice. That is, tritiya saptamyoha bagulam. We saw the sutra in avibhava samasa, remember. Saptami vibhakti, pratyanikam, that is how the form would be. But tritiya and saptami, pratyaya rupam also can come. Pratyanikeshu. Saptami, Bhagavachanam. Another form is Pratyanikam. Because Tritiya Saptamyoha Bhagulam. Or the word can be interpreted as Pradi Samasa also. Pradi Tatpusha. Pratigatani, Anikani, Pratyanikani. Pratigatam, Anikam, Pratyanikam, Pratyanikani, Pratyanikeshu. Therefore, Pratigatam, that Gata is understood. That goes like we saw in the Pranayakaha. Pranayakaha. It's a Pragataha Deshaha. Asma Deshaha iti Pranayakaha. The leader one who has left the country that we saw. That's Praditat Purusha also possible. Whatever may be the compound. Pratyanikeshu. That is Saptami Adhikaranam. So Pratyanikeshu in each army Anikam Prati Pratyanikeshu Pratipaksha Anikeshu Pratipaksha Bhuteshu Anikeshu Yodharaha Te Sarve na bhavishyanti even without you. Tvam vina api. Tvam vrate api na bhavishyanti eva. They get destroyed. So all the people, both the armies, 11 plus 7, 18 Akshohinis, all will be destroyed. The people who have assembled on both sides, the total 18 Akshohinis, one Akshohini has got, these are before 21,870 Ratha, the same number of Gaja, horses, elephants, and 65,610 horses, and more than 1 lakh soldiers. They were put together one Anika. So each of the army means two armies are there, Kaurava and Pandava, both. Case are there, all will be destroyed. So both other armies are there, dharmis are also there. All will be destroyed because the time is over. So even without you, these people on both sides on the both opposing armies, they are not going to be here. They are destined to get destroyed. That is how karma unfolds. No one can stop it. Even without you, this is going to happen. The Bhagavan says. Then the next shloka. Therefore, even without you, they are going to be destroyed. That's why, therefore, tasmat tamuttish, tasmat tamuttishta yato labasva.
तस्मात्
तस्मात्
त्वमुत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व
Suddenly the tune forgotten. Jitva shatrun bhukshva rajyam samruddham
जित्वा
जित्वा
शत्रुं
शत्रुं
भुङ्क्ष्व
भुङ्क्ष्व
राज्यं
राज्यं
समृद्धम्
समृद्धम्
mayevete nigatav purvameva
मयैवैते
मयैवेते
निहताः
निहताः
पूर्वमेव
पूर्वमेव
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्.
निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्
Yes, this is a nice phrase. Nimittamatram bhava savyasachin. This alone is often quoted. Nimittamatram bhava savyasachin. Tasma, therefore, tvam uttishta. Because without you, we are going to be destroyed. So there is no point in you running away. Therefore, Arjuna, this is a chance for you to utilize this opportunity. Therefore, you get up, Yasho Labasva, you get name and fame. Because they are going to be destroyed. And they are going to be destroyed through you, Nimittamatram. And therefore, you will get name and fame. So therefore, anyway, they are going to die. So you fight, you be a dharmika yodha and fight and then destroy them. Yashaha, Labasva, and Shatrun also, Bhungshva, defeat your enemies also. Therefore, you get twofold benefits. This Jitva can be connected to both. Jitva, Yashaha, Labasva, Shatrun, Bhungshva, both. This is called Kakakshi Nyaya. Kakakshi Nyayena Ubayatra Sambandha Asti. Jitva can be connected to the previous one as well as to the following one. So Jitva Yashaha Labasva. Having conquered, you gain name. You become famous. Jitva Shatrun Bhungshva. Shatrun Bhungshva, you defeat your enemies. Bhungshva. So to both this Jitva can be connected. It's called therefore Jitva Shatrun. Jitva Shatrun Yasho Labasva. Jitva Shatrun Bhungshva Rajyam. Rajyam Bhungshva. Sorry, that is. Jitva Shatrun is the word. It can be connected to Yasho Labasva, can be connected to Samruddham Rajyam Bhungshva. Both it can be connected. So Jitva Shatrun Yasho Labasva. Jitva Shatrun Samruddham Rajyam Bhungshva. So such Bhubayatra Sambandha. To both it can be connected. Like it says Kakakshi Nyaya. Like the crow, which has eyes on both sides. So the crow has eyes on the sides. So is therefore both sides, no? So both sides they are connected. Similarly here also. Kakakshi Nagena Jitva Shatrun is connected to Yasho Labasva as well as Samardham Rajam Bhukshva. Okay. So therefore Tasmatvam Uttishta. Therefore you get up. Tasmatvam Uttishta. Uttishta Lotlakara. Tasmat. Why Tasmat? Because Yasmat Twamrate Vinat Tvam Vina Api. Ete Sarve na bhavishanti. Tasmat. Therefore Tvam Uttishta Yujyasva. Stitva Yudhyasva. Therefore you get up and fight. And Kirtim Yashaha Labasva. Yashaha Kirtihi. Labasva Vindasva. The Kirti it is not easy to gain because Bhishma Dronadeha Arjunena Arjunena jitaha iti, that kirti, that kyati. Arjunena eva jita iti kyatihi. Arjunena jitaha iti kyatihi. That is not easy. It's a very rare. Therefore, that you get that name. And Shatrun also, Duryodhanadin Harin also, Chitva Samruddham, Rajyam. Samruddham, Samyak Ruddham, Ruddham is Dana, Aishwarya. Sarvaishwaryam Sampannam, the Rajyam. Nishkantakam Rajyam. Samrajyam, Bhukshva, Bhogyatam Prapesva. You enjoy that Bhukshva, enjoy the kingdom. So therefore you enjoy both name, fame, as well as you get wealth also. The Rajyam without any rivals and a lot of wealth. So therefore you do it. Why I am saying? Because these people are already destroyed by me. I have destroyed them. I, in the form of the law of karma, already have destroyed them. So all these people are already as good as they are killed by me. Therefore, maya eva ete nigataha purvameva. Purvameva. Before they are killed, they are killed. Purvameva. Purvameva prageva. Yuddha pravrittehe prageva. Before the yuddha starts, they are nigataha nischayena hataha eva. They are hataha eva. Purvameva. Kena maya eva. Kala rupena ishwarena maya eva. They are nigataha ime ete Bhishma Dronadayaha. Duryodhana. Bhishma Drona Duryodhanadayaha. All people. That means other means everyone. They are killed. Therefore, you become a nimitta matram bhava esavya sachin. Therefore, you just become a nimitta. You just become the instrument, be an instrument for me in achieving my goal, my aim. I, as Kala, the form of law of karma, going to destroy these people. Therefore, you just be a nimitta, an instrument. Esavya sachin. Savya sachin nakaranta shabda. Esavya sachin sambodhana. Savya is vama asta. So savyena vamena astena sachitum sharan banan sandatum kshetum shilam yasya. So the one who has the dexterity, the ability, sachitum, sharan sachitum sandhatum shilam asya, tachiladi pratyaya, nini pratyaya. The one who is able to savyena vamahastena, by the left hand. Generally the arrows are, the bow and the arrow, they are, in those days, the people handle only with the right hand. The right hand only they release arrow. They use the release arrow. But Arjuna is capable of using both the hands. Like in the cricket, the fielder, that was one fielder, Vinod Kambli. He picks up the ball, can pick up the ball through any hand and throw. It's not easy task. So Arjuna is Sabyasachi, ambidextrous. So he can place the arrow on the bow with the left hand also, and shoot. So therefore, Savasabyasachi. You nimitta matram bhava, you just be a hetu matram eva. Hetu matram bhava, just be a hetu. So it is I who killed them. Therefore, Vava astena sachitum sharan banan sandatum shilam yasya. Therefore, Savyasachin. Savyasachin, therefore it says, the Arjuna is capable of using both the hands, therefore ambidextrous. Astadvayena yodham samartaha, that is indicated by the word Savyasachin. Right hand, of course, he can use. And saying that you can use left hand also means he's ambidextrous. Sabyasachi nimitta matram bhava, nimittam hetuhu bhava iti. Now, this shloka, it's often quoted and it's misunderstood also. So, they are already destroyed means, is it karma? The karma is fatalistic, the doubt comes. Because they are already destroyed, it means what will happen is going to happen. That why should we work? Why should we put our effort, because any amount of effort you put, but what is going to happen is alone is going to happen. So similarly, it means you don't have any choice. You don't have any choice because it is going to happen. So destiny is fixed. So therefore, you don't have any choice. Choiceless. Karma is what dictates a person. Is dictated by karma. So karma is, therefore he has no choice. Therefore, all are done by karma. So this fatalistic philosophy will arise. That is, but that is not true. Yes, we need to understand this properly. It is not. See, Shastra teaches that we are karta. If we don't have free will, then why the entire Veda, and in the particularly the Purva Bhaga of the Veda, there are various karmas. If we don't have free will, why karmas are given? Because over karma we have choice. We can choose to do a particular karma. The choice is there. And Veda Purva is dharma dharma. So if we don't have choice, then why should have viveka with regard to dharma and adharma? Because you don't have choice. So dharma, dharma, viveka are not required. Therefore, Veda not required. The Shastra not required. Shastra is hatato dharma jignasa. Why dharma jignasa required? Not required. Because everything happens by the law of karma. So therefore, dharma jignasa are not required. So Arjuna is dharmi because that is how he is born to be. Duryodhana is adharmi because that is how he is born to be. It's a fatalistic philosophy. Even if Duryodhana wants to change, he cannot change because that is how it is fatalistic. But it is not. Everyone has free will. If free will is not there, then Shastram itself will lose its scope. So, Nimitta Matram Bhava, it doesn't mean that the person doesn't have free will. Free will, how much is there is important. How far the free will is, if free will is extensible. So, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa beautifully gives an Drishtanta, an example. Free will is there as well as destiny also is there. So, like a cow is tied to a post by a rope. So that length of the rope that determines a circle around which within which the cow can graze the grass which are there. So it has got free will in moving within that circle. Within the circle, it can move. The area it can cover. Outside the circle, it cannot move. Doesn't have choice. But within a circle, there's choice. It can sit, it can walk, it can graze, move here and there within a circle. It has got free will. Absolute free will is that? No, that is not there. Because the rope is there binds the cow. So too, we have free will. Free will is there, therefore choice is there. But over certain things, we don't have choice also. Like we cannot decide our parentage. We cannot decide when or whom we will marry also. That also, marriage is also by prarabdha. The life partner, that if this is how it has to, if he or she has to come, then shift will happen. Over that also we don't have choice. And about finally Maranam, not like Bhishma. Bhishma has got Icha Maranam, that he has got that Vara, boon. But Maranam, that also we don't have choice. What disease will come, what type of Maranam, Akala Maranam or natural death, how it will come, when it will come, we don't know, uncertain. That is karma. There are karma which are very prabala prarabdha, over which we don't have choice. Prabala prarabdha. Karma, that prarabdha karma can be divided into three. We have seen before. Prabala, Madhyama, and Durlabha. Durlabha prarabdha can be nullified by simple prayers. The prayer by dhanam, etc. And Madhyama can be done by some pilgrimage, by offering some puja in some temples, or by yaga, homa, etc. By that, some prarabdha which are mild can be Madhyama, which are middle. That's got some, the that can be handled, manageable. Doesn't have much, that is have much strength. At the same time, it is not weak also. Therefore, by doing homa, etc. We need to invest money in the Homa. We need to spend money, give dakshina, etc. Those things, Vidhanam, Dharma, so that can be overcome. What about Prabala Prarabdha? Prabala Prarabdha, it is over which we don't have any choice. It will happen. By prayer, we can get the strength to undergo the Prabala Prarabdha. So therefore, it is not fatalistic. So free will is there, choice is there. So therefore, being an instrument, therefore there is no conflict in that. If you say karma alone, it has conflict. But if you say, I'm the instrument in the Lord, I'm an instrument in the hand of the Lord, there is no conflict. Bhagavan is I'm an instrument in the hand of the Lord. It means you are surrendering to the Lord. Suppose if I don't have free will, then I become just an instrument and Bhagavan is a karta, then Bhagavan will have conflicts. But saying that I'm an instrument in the hand of the Lord, that is surrender is involved. Even though I have free will, but I don't have free will completely, having understood that, I surrender to the Lord. I know the limitation of my free will. Free will is there, freedom is there, but that is limited. So therefore, if you don't have free will, everything detected by karma, then there will be conflicts. So therefore, see, if Arjuna is just an, otherwise, if Arjuna is just an instrument and by karma is made to add, then why should Bhagavan teach us also? Teaching also not required because everything is going to happen by karma alone, dictated by the law of karma alone. Then why should Bhagavan teach Arjuna? Teaching itself is not required. And that too 18 chapters. So not required. The teaching shows understanding and therefore the choice is there. Therefore one can choose. One can choose to be a yogi. The choice is there. One can choose to take the path of karma yoga or jnana yoga, depending on one's eligibility. Therefore choice is there. Even when Arjuna wanted to take up sannyasa, Bhagavan he advised the right moment and said it is karma yoga is suitable for you. So made Arjuna to choose karma yoga. And finally he says, Yata ichati tata kuru. Yata ichati. That shows free will is there. Therefore it is not fatalistic. So therefore nimitta matram tasmat nimitta matram bhavasavya. Therefore you just do your duty. What is to be done, you do it. The dharma protects you. So over dharma, over karma, you have free will. And whatever you can do, you do it. You just fight. Here, in this situation, in the Kurukshetra, your job is to fight. Just you fight and be a nimitta for me. Because it is my responsibility to establish dharma and I get it done through you. In doing so, you also get name and also the kingdom. Therefore, you be a nimitta matram. These people are already destroyed by me. Maya eva nigataha purvameva. So therefore, I am the Kala, I have already destroyed them. So you just surrender yourself to me and fight and destroy these people. So that is yoga. This is the yoga, karma yoga for the Arjuna. So doing his duty, doing his karma, in keeping with his varna and ashrama, as a kshatriya. So therefore, nimitta matram bhava. That is the meaning. It's not fatalistic. Otherwise, this same nimitta matram bhava can be wrongly interpreted and everything is big karma and therefore one need not work at all. We can put all the blame on the Lord. It is Bhagavan who does everything. I'm not. So this is convenient, making the teaching convenient to my action, convenient to my thinking. So that problem will happen. But it is very clear. Nimitta matram bhava, it implies there is surrender on the part of the Arjuna to the Lord. Doing what should be done. Therefore, you do what should be done. The rest I will take care. It is Similar to karmanyavadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana ma karma pala hetuhu bhu. That is what is said here. Ma pala karma pala hetuhu bhu. You don't have choice. You have choice over the results of action, not you have choice over the action, not over the results. Therefore, you be a nimitta matram. You have choice over action. In fact, Bhagavan has said before. Therefore, that is also a pramana. Karmani eva adhikara haste. You have choice over action. If choice, free will is not there, if everything is destiny, if this is what Bhagavan's teaching is, then karmani eva adhikara haste. How will you explain that shloka? It's a problem. And also, second line says, Mahakarma pala hetuhu buhu. You cannot dictate the results of karma. Depends on so many factors. We don't know. Therefore, you surrender. Just be an instrument in my hands and just do your karma, your dharma. So that is the meaning. So namitta matram bhava. Therefore, it implies a lot of things. It implies karma yoga buddhi, sharanagati, etc. So it is important to understand this because it is conveniently wrongly quoted many places. Nimitta matram bhava. So one can really become an instrument in the hand of the Lord, provided the person is understood what karma yoga is, what free will is, and what sharanagati is. He can only really become an instrument in the hand of the Lord. Otherwise, nimitta matram is just a lip service. Okay. Then the next shloka. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadrattam cha
द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च
karnam tathanyanapi yodhaviran
कर्णं तथान्यानपि योधवीरान्
maya hatamstam jagimavyatishtha
मया हतांस्त्वं जहिमव्यतिष्ठा
युध्यस्वजेतासि रणे सपत्नान्
युज्यस्वजेतासि रणे
सपत्नान्
सपत्नान् sorry
द्रोणं भीष्मं जयद्रथं च it's only padapurnartham karnam tata अन्यानपि योधवीरान् मया हतान् त्वं जगि मव्यप्रतिष्ठा. Why Dronam Bhishmam? Because they are the most formidable of all the people on the other side. So these names should not cause any fear in Arjuna. And fear fear of losing the battle. And Jayadratha, of course, he had the vara, the boon from the father. That whoever causes his head to fall on the ground, the person will lose his head. So therefore, Jayadratha, of course, he was humbled by Arjuna in the Vanavasa. So therefore, Jayadratha, in the Bhashyam Bhashyakara says, Jayadratha, yasya pita tapaha charati. What tapaha? Mama putrasya shiraha bhumau यः पातयिष्यति तस्यापि शिरः पातिष्यति. That is the vara. So tapah charati. मम पुत्रस्य शिरः यः पातयिष्यति तस्यापि शिरः पतिष्यति एव. So whoever causes the head of my son to fall on the ground, his head also will fall. And that is Jayadratha. Then Bhishma, Drona, all these are great warriors. Bhishma has got Swachanda Mrityu. And he has got all the Divya Shastra, Divyastra Sampannaha. And he has fought with Parshurama. So all these people, and Karna is a great warrior. So don't be afraid. Ma Vyatishtha. Ma Vyatish. It is, you can see Ma Vyatishta. It is Ma Vyatishtaha. Sarga is gone by because of Sandhi. Ma Vyatishtaha. Ma Vyatishtaha. It is like Masma Gamaf Partha. Ma avyatishtaha. Mangi lung. So Dronam, Bhishmam, Bhishma Pitamaham, Jayadratam. Jayadratha is the lord of Sindhu Desha, therefore Sindhu Desha Rajanam, Jayadratam, Cha, Karnam, Sutaputram Karnam. Anyanapi, other people also, Aparan, like Somadatti, Shalya, etc., those Kashiraja, Vegivan, so many people are there. Yodha Viran, Sarve, Maya, Kalatmana, Maya, Hatan, Ghatitan. They are killed by me. You kill them. Those, these people are killed by me. Other warriors, all these warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, etc., other warriors, they are already killed by me, destroyed by me. Therefore, Jagi. Therefore, don't don't hesitate. So don't hesitate, don't be afraid. Jagi, you kill, you destroy them. Jagi, Gataya, Maraya, Yudhyasva. Without any worry, without any fear, Pida ma gaha iti. So you fight. And you will win. Jetasi. Jetasi lut lakara. Lut. Jetasi. Like Jetasi, Jetasaro. Jetasaraha. Sorry, Jetasi. Yeah. Jetasi, Jetaro, Jetaraha. So lut lakara. Rane Jetasi bhavati. Tum Rane Jetasi. You will win. Bhavishyati lut. Bhavishyati lut. So Jetasi Jeshyasi ityartaha. Sapatnan Shatrun Duryodhanadin Jetasi, you will win over the enemies. Sapatnan Duryodhanadin, you will win, you will destroy them. Therefore, Ma Vitishtaha, don't be afraid, you will conquer the enemies, therefore you fight. Iti. They are already destroyed, therefore you fight with them. And therefore, Nimitta Matram Bhava Esavyasachin. Then, now Sanjaya comes. So, Arjuna spoke and Bhagavan spoke. Now Sanjaya, because the whole dialogue in the form of the whole Gita in the form of a dialogue between Arjuna and Krishna and Arjuna as presented by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. So Sanjaya Uvacha now comes. Sanjaya Uvacha
Sanjaya
Sanjaya
Uvacha
Etachrutva Vachanam Keshavasya
एतच्छ्रुत्वा केशवस्य
Kritanjalirvepamana Kiriti
Tanjalivepamanakiriti
कृताञ्जलिर्वेपमानकिरीटि
Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam
नमस्कृत्वा
Namaskritva Bhuyeva
भूयेवाह कृष्णम्
Sagadgadam Bita Bita Pranamya
सगद्गदम्
Sagadgadam
भीतः
Vitavita
प्रणम्य
Pranamya
एतत् श्रुत्वा केशवस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा कृताञ्जलिः वेपमानः referring to Arjuna who was before वेपमानः वेपतस्य शरीरे रोमहर्षस्य जायते now also is वेपमानः it trembles in fear the effects of having the Vishwarupa darshanam. So Arjuna attitude is completely changed, therefore Kritanjalihi, he joined his hands. Kritanjali, the Anjali Mudra, Namaskara Mudra. So, after listening to the words of Krishna, Keshavasya Vachanam Shrutva, to the words of Krishna, then Kritanjalihi Kiriti, Kritaha, Kritaha Anjalihi, Kritanjali, Kritaha, Samputa Krita Kara Yugalaha, that is Kritanjalihi. In Anjali Mudra, both the hands Samputi Krita Kara Yugalaha. The pair of hands are in the Samputi Mudra. Samputi means there is no inside, hollow. So joining both the palms, then Anjali Mudra. Then Kiriti. Kiriti is Mukutavan. One who has got Kirita. Kiritaha asya asti iti Kiritin. So Kiriti, Kiritino iti Rupam. Mukutavan. One who has got Mukuta, that is, here it is referring to Arjuna. Vepamanaha, and he is Vepamanaha, Kampamanaha. Krishnasya Vachanam Shrutva Akarnya Kampamanaha. This Mukutavan, Arjunaha, Kritanjalihi. Namaskritva, Bhuya eva, Bhuya eva, Namaskritva. Again, Punaha, Namaskritva, Namaskaram Krutva, Namri Bhuya, Krishnam Sagadgadam, Krishnam Sagadgadam, Beta Pranamya, Beta Pranamya, Bhuya eva, the word also can go with Namaskritya. Having saluted the Lord, Bhuya eva, Namaskritya, then he talks. How he talks? He talks with the voice which is choking. Sagadgadam. Sagadgadam betaha pranamya. So Sagadgadam, the Bhashikara says Sagadgadam, the meaning is Sagadgadam is the Gad means to speak. Gadati. Gadati means to speak. So Sagadgadam, that is Manda Shabdam. Tasya Vachaha, the speech, it is apartavam, it is not clear, it is faltering. Manda Shabdatvam. So Vachaha, apartavam, Manda Shabdatvam, it Saha Gad Gadaha. Tena Saga Vartate Sagad Gadam Vachanam. The speech which is not clear, which is faltering. Which is not clear means Manda Shabda. Apartavam, not clear. That is Gad Gadaha. Tena Saga Vartate Sagad Gadam. So therefore, out of fear, Bhayadikyena, Aspashta Shabdaha, Aspashta Shabda Ucharanam, that is Sagad Gadam, Gadgadaha. So Gadgadaha is Kanta Vikara. It is due to choking of the throat. That is Sagad Gadam. Sagad Gadam Eva Aha. That Aha for which the Sagad Gadam is the adverbial. Sagad Gadam Uvacha Aha is told. Krishnam and Betaha. Betaha is afraid. Betaha. Ati Betaha ityartaha. Betaha is Ati Betaha. Punaha Bhayena Avishtaha iti. Betaha. Ati Betaha is over afraid. And having Pranamya, he did Namaskara. Pranamya Betaha Ati Betaha Sagadgadam with the choked voice. Krishnam Eva Aha. Krishnam Namaskritya Bhuya Eva Namaskritva Aha iti. Here one interesting thing is that I will tell later Namaskritva. That's it. Now here we can make a note. Shankaracharya makes a note here. See, this is reported by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. And like Arjuna and like Sanjaya, Dhritarashtra also, though he has not seen with open eyes, but he also has heard all the dialogues. So Bhagavan says that he has already destroyed all. Already destroyed. It means which includes his son Duryodhana also. So Sanjaya, when he reports this, so you would have thought that after being told this to Dhritarashtra, that Bhishma is already destroyed. Bhishma is already destroyed, Drona, Bhishma, Karna, and Kripacharya, all the four are destroyed. And therefore Duryodhana would have stopped the war. He would have expected that the Duryodhana, Sanjay expected that Dhritarashtra will stop the war. He'll call for a truce. But having listened to all this, this Dhritarashtra still he was expecting to win the war, and even though Bhagavan has said already all these people are killed, still he was having hope. Thank God he has, because otherwise, and Shankaracharya in Bhashyam says, he did not hear these words of Sanjaya. He did not hear the words of Sanjaya. Therefore, because that is how the law of karma is, this is how it was supposed to happen, law of karma. Therefore, he did not hear. He did not hear these words of Sanjaya. So, therefore, Dronadishu, Arjunena Nigateshu, Ajayeshu, Chaturushu, Nirasheha, Duryodhana, Nigataheva iti matva, Dhritarashtraha, Jayam prati Nirasha Sandin Karishyati, Tataha Shanti Ubhayesham Bhavishati iti, Tadapi na Ashaushi, the Dhritarashtraha, that is the word. That the Bhashyakara says, Tadapi Ashraushi, Lunglakara, Bhashya. That Dhritarashtra did not listen to these words of the Sanjaya, did not fall into the ears of Dhritarashtra, these words of Sanjaya. This already the 4 people are gone. Therefore, there is no scope for Duryodhana. And Duryodhana also is going to be destroyed as revealed by Bhagavan. But when these are reported, these words did not fall into the ear of Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtraha na ashraushit. Therefore, it means what? Yata bhavitavyam bhavati eva. Whatever is to happen, it will happen. Yata bhavati tad bhavati. Yata na bhavati tat na bhavati. Like Ramana Maharshi says, whatever is destined not to happen, it will not happen. Try as you may. Whatever is destined to happen, it will happen. Do what you may to prevent it. This is certain. Therefore, remain silent. These are the words of Ramana Maharshi. Like that, here. Whatever is to happen, happen. So here karma is there. Okay. So where karma is not. If Dhritarashtra had listened to the words of Sanjaya, and suppose he called for a truce, stop Duryodhana from fighting, then Duryodhana, the Adharmika, he would have sustained, he would have survived. But that is not the law of karma. Duryodhana has to be punished for his action. So, therefore, these words did not fall into the ears of Dhritarashtra. That is how karma has to manifest. Yatu bhavati tad bhavati eva. Yat na bhavati tat na bhavati. However, one may try. So, therefore, it is not fatalistic. No, this is very clear here. This is how it has to happen. It will happen. The karma made it that Dhritarashtra did not hear these words of Sanjaya. In the Bhashyam, he says, Dhritarashtraha na ashraushit, did not listen, because bhavitavya vashat, because this is how it is to happen. Therefore, this words did not fall into the ears of Dhritarashtra. Okay, we'll stop here. Then Arjuna Vacha, we'll see the next class. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಶರಣ್ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಶರಣ್ಜಿ.